Breaking news we're following at 435 in Antioch on the city's south side, and this is something you can see directly from the highway, folks. This is an apartment complex right there in at that intersection, the northwest corner. Look at all the flames visible. It's a good thing to report. Nobody injured at this point. At least that's the word firefighters are giving us.
As we're looking here, we're seeing the name on the line, at least. It looks like this is called the Orchards in Overland Park, right near the northwest intersection there at 435 in Antioch. Captain Greg is over the scene in SkyTacker. Greg, it looks like these flames are getting more intense than just the last few minutes.
Yeah, Mark, we've been here now about 5 minutes, maybe a little bit more. The fire is definitely spread along the top line of that apartment complex. There are multiple units there, and you can see as Brenda pulls out, there are a number of units involved in this. You had made the comment before on whether the fire would be a little bit restricted because of the breaks, but it does seem like it's come into several units and has certainly come out of the roof of that unit. Overland Park Fire with a number of trucks out here, some aerial units you can see right there, but as of yet, not able to put a lot of fire or a lot of water on the fire. So we do know they have been attacking it from the inside, but we'll continue to monitor this with the winds coming out of the south like it is, and the wood line up against the back side of this older apartment complex. This could develop into a multi-unit fire and maybe consume that building. We've seen that happen before, especially with these older units, Mark, so we'll keep an eye on this and see what develops.
Yeah, that's definitely what concerns me when you see that line between the two buildings right there in the middle. There's clearly a break, and you would think there'd be a fire stop there, but the flames clearly on both sides of that going across that entire roof line there. So yeah, this is something that's...
Now the attack, they are starting to get some water. You can see the water spraying out of the top of it, but you just have to wonder on an older unit like this, is that going to be too little too late, Mark?
Yeah, I'm definitely worried about that.
You know, the other thing that tells you there are firefighters inside that building spraying that water up into the roof and where the flames are, and so it always concerns me when you've got people, firefighters doing their jobs too. But here they're coming at it from the top as well, trying to extend out there.
As you look at the front of it, it looks like these are two-story apartment homes where it looks like there's a main door that you go in and probably go up stairways on the inside instead of an outside entry. So all the entrances appear to be on the inside with one door, it looks like, in front of each place there. And you see all the machinery on top of the equipment, the air conditioning units on top, and a lot of other, home equipment in those attic lines there. So that's what usually the fire starts. There was some kind of heating or cooling system, and it's spreading awfully fast.
You can see, Mark, you can see the flames, and then it's 8 units over, eight full units over that you can see that the smoke is coming, or even 10 units over. So it's encompassing a large area. And
just as we let everybody know where this is, if we can zoom out just a little bit to show how close this is to the 435 Antioch interchange there. That's 435 you're seeing there on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. So this is smoke that many of you will see as you get out and about this Friday late afternoon.
And, Mark, look at the firefighters just got on the roof, just to show you how dangerous their job is. The firefighters are on the roof of the flames there, and it's just such a challenging job that these guys have. They do such a great job. It's so dangerous.
That apartment complex actually has different size units too. You can get like a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, and so it's hard to say at which point.
We've got crews heading to the scene on the ground as well to get information for you. What's concerning when you look at or maybe it's a good thing when you look at the time of day and you see the parking lot. Not many cars in the parking lot in front of these units, which hopefully not many people were home, but that's going to be an awfully upsetting thing to come home to as the 5 o'clock hour rolls around, people coming home from work and seeing their homes there.
You see, that's the water coming up through. That's water. And so it's the firefighters down below shooting the water up through, or the foam, or whatever that is. And then the firefighters on the right look like they're opening up the roof to ventilate it, perhaps.